We're fucking live.
Press go live, Max.
That's all right. Right, let me just quickly. Oh shit! I'm up against it.
Sorry.
That's all right. Fuck. Right, I'm just getting a load of tags in quick. Oh, actually, can I copy that?
I've just seen the notification on my phone.
What to say? Ben's live.
Yeah, we're live, mate.
Okay.
8 viewers.
Oh shit.
Guys, I'm sorry. I accidentally fucking. Ben said, "Get ready to press go live." I pressed go live.
With
against the clock.
we are live. Let's go. Can I see? We are live. Right, I just need to get the control room thing up so I can see the chat. Yes, boys.
Yes, Billy. How you doing?
We are live. Are we good? I think we're live. Are we live?
What a wild day.
We are live. I don't know why my camera looks so weird. I feel like I look like really...
Streamlabs, mate. It's fucking shite.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Right, we are live. Let's go. 34 people in the chat. How are we doing? We are going to be having a chat about deadline day. Daring and Doing special on my channel, on the main channel, right? So make sure we're very close to 1,000 subscribers on Daring and Doing. You should know that I've got another podcast, right? I've got the podcast with Seb. I've obviously got a lot of stuff on my own channel. We've got Daring and Doing podcast as well. Me and Will do. And there's going to be a new episode tomorrow, but we are also going to be live streaming now just to kind of chat about deadline day because things are happening. Things are happening at Tottenham Hotspur. Mathys Tel is not quite fully coised yet.
Oh my god,
mate! What was your and you know, keep it PG because we're on the main account here. But what was your reaction when when we got the news earlier? That here we go.
Well, it was the Postecoglou thing, wasn't it? First,
yeah, and it was. Yeah,
I was, yeah. So I can't remember what I was doing. I might have even been just making a thumbnail or something. And I was in bed with my girlfriend. I'm keeping it PG. It was PG. Nothing's going on. She was having a nap. but I just got the like notification from Postecoglou.
Mate, he has had a bit.
Let's just say she woke up pretty quick, mate. I just started doing a knee slide again, like in my bedroom. I was honestly, how good of a feeling was that? Because also we were like, there was nothing. There was like silence. It was all about centre backs. It was all about like this sassy, a bit underwhelming, and then all of a sudden, Tel boy back on the cards.
Yeah, tell you what,
ridiculous.
Can you get that screenshot? Can you see that?
Me something.
Can you see that screenshot?
Yeah, cool shit. I saw that out.
Legend. Right.
There you go.
There hasn't really been like an update since this from Fabrizio. Well, there has actually. Well, the Spurs are apparently. It's annoying. I can't. It's going to be a bit fiddly to try and get like the different things up to look at what's going on. So if there's anything that happens in the chat, please do let us know, and then we'll get different bits up on the screen and stuff like that to kind of go through. So the latest update was that Spurs are apparently pushing for an option as well. That was one thing that was mooted by like Paul O'Keefe. It wasn't completely dead that it was like no obligation, no option clause, even though, or option to buy, which is what Fabrizio and Florian Plettenberg said. What do you think about it being how, as they say, a dry loan? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Oh, Proby with a super chat, by the way, is just come on.
To be fair, oh no way, mate. Proby,
come on, Proby.
Do you know what? I had no idea. Like, it was a dry loan. I was so happy with it, him just coming, because again, he's just someone like he was someone that I said, like we said like ages ago on the pod. Mathys Tel, if he's on the market, like he would be like ideal.
Yeah,
and the sort of optimist in me says that we'll like convince him, even though we're like 16th in the league.
Yeah,
and like he'll play 6 months for us and just want to play for us full time. Like he'll fall in love with Ange Ball and want to play for us. I don't know how I feel. I feel like the dopamine's still soaring through my blood.
Yeah,
that like I haven't really had a like a sobering thought of what happens if he just goes back to Bayern Munich and something. I don't care. Like just to see Tel in a Spurs kit. And to not see him at like Man United, Arsenal, which I was just convinced it would happen. He rejected us. It was humiliating, like public humiliation to the maximum. And just to see him play for us, Europa League as well. So, like, it's massive, and he's going to get game time. So To be fair, I don't care. I feel like we have enough to convince him, but also, I mean, what Paul O'Keefe was saying, like pretty soon after the dry loan, it came out that we're still trying to negotiate like a buy option fee. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He'll always have the end say when he tells. It's not going to be. I mean, that's why he didn't come to us in the first place. But
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel about it? Because I don't care at the moment. It hasn't hit me yet.
Same, kind of the same as you, to be honest. Really, let us know in the chat as well. By the way, guys, like, what are your thoughts on the loan situation? Whether you, I mean, I would rather have an option or obligation to buy in there. And if that's something that Spurs can get across the line, I'll be buzzing, because I think this is someone who is a serious talent. I don't think he's necessarily I'm going to have a video on my channel out, by the way, hopefully tomorrow. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not going to have time to record it tonight. I've been at TalkSport.
Too much is going on, mate.
Yeah, mate, I've been at TalkSport this morning. Me and Seb did the podcast. We're doing this. There's been so much stuff to kind of chat through. So the Tel video will be tomorrow, but it'll be worth the wait. Trust me. And I know you guys will wait for it, because you waited for the Kevin Danso one. And thanks for the support on that, by the way, as well, guys. And we can talk about Danso in this stream as well. We obviously haven't done an episode of the podcast yet since that's kind of broken. So make sure to like the stream as well, by the way, guys. And if you see the title, you can see that you can just click through to Daring and Doing, which is mine and Will's podcast. And we're trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. And if we can get there in this stream, there's like 100 of you watching. Like, spread the word, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You know, we only need 100 subscribers to get there. And there's 129 people watching right now. Yeah, we're on 900. So
what?
Yeah, mate, we've ticked over the 900 mark. So subscribe.
I never do that.
What? I never do that.
I never do that.
Yeah, so I was kind of the same, really. Like, it didn't really hit me because I was just so gassed about Tel actually coming. Like I said, I don't think he's necessarily the 1v1 specialist that we're looking for, but in terms of the pace that he's got in that attack, the decision making as well, his crossing is really, really good. I think he can play anywhere across that front three. And I'm just happy we've got him, because we needed to add an attacker in this window. We needed to add some sort of quality into that front line. Otherwise, we were in trouble with the injuries that we've got. And also, like, when I was like, obviously, we haven't even talked about the Brentford game yet. I mean, we're going to talk about the Brentford game more. We're going to do an episode of the podcast tomorrow. So we're not going to talk about the Brentford game in this stream necessarily. But yeah, like when you see how like knackered Richie looked, like it was just a bit like we really need to inject something into that front line. And I think Tel, with his versatility, can play anywhere across it. And this kid is a real talent. And also, Arsenal fans, when they saw he was on that plane to London, did you see them Eduardo Hagen tweets?
Oh my God, it was so good. So good. They were like convinced, weren't they?
Yeah. Someone in the chat just said the Sassy to Villa confirmed, apparently. Is that true?
I don't know that, but I've just seen that, because we were going to talk about Maxime Esteve. How'd you say his name? Esteve?
Esteve?
I don't know. He ain't coming. Basically, we won't be signing him. That was a bit of like that was over pretty quick, wasn't it? That was like half hour ago. It came out. Everyone get excited. Everyone watched straight on his YouTube compilations. He actually looks so good as well.
He does look good. It's the sort of centre-back profile, I think, for like a. Is that just from that one guy that said that?
Nah, Jacob. Ben Jacobs has come out as well. Said it.
Oh, let's get that.
So that the Burnley correspondent like cancelled that. Yeah. Pull it up, Jamie.
Spurs
Burnley, like the version of Ali Gold said, like it's not happening. We didn't put in a bid, and now Ben Jacobs has said that. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. They're called Tick, by the way. Thank you for the super chat as well. 50, is that 50 South Korean dollars? What is SEK? Or is that, what have I just done there? No, the SEK currency is, Sweden that
50,
is, isn't it?
50 quid.
It's 50. How much is that? What's playing? 10 quid? Are you having a laugh? Oh, no. £3.62. Thank you, mate. Didn't have to do that. Really didn't have to do that. All I want, I don't want any more super chats. I just want people to go and subscribe to Daring and Doing. That is what we want for this stream.
Yeah.
We've got 150 odd people in here, and we can make the dream happen. Matt Laws just said it apparently as well. Proby has just said, I've got it. Ben Bowman is a forward, Proby the pig centre back, Matthew Sapola in the 6, and Will Hester signed as the kit man. I think that's a bit disrespectful.
That's out of order, Proby, mate. That's out of order.
What else is the chat saying? Did you see former Sheffield and Bournemouth striker is on trial at a club in Ireland? What? Sorry, Darrow. I don't know what you're talking about there, mate.
Well, Aston Villa have Matt Law confirms Aston Villa have an agreement in place to sign Axel Disasi.
Really?
From the rest of the season. I'm gutted, mate.
Oh no,
annoyed. Actually, how did you feel about the Axel Disasi stuff? Because I'll be honest, I actually thought if there's a signing that could be more detrimental than actually beneficial. Disassi to Spurs in Postecoglou system is that. Like, there's actually no point that I'd rather have 10 men than have him in like at the back. Genuinely, he's crap.
I said it in a video the other day. I was like,
so slow.
It'd be like needing a goalkeeper and going to Chelsea and signing Robert Sanchez. It'd be like that kind of equivalent of just like someone who's just not going to improve us. Someone who is Chelsea cannot wait to get out the door, and it's just like they're cast offs, and we don't want that. Obviously, like January is getting opportunities across the line. Someone just said Disassi's not that bad, but no improvement over Dragusin. I think that's the thing. That obviously Esteve is not coming by the sounds of it. But when I haven't seen a lot of him at Burnley, but when you look at his kind of frame, I think he would have been like a Van de Ven kind of backup. He's a left-sided defender, I would say. Best defender apparently in the Championship this season. And look, for a fourth choice centre-back, I don't mind Spurs dipping into the Championship and kind of continuing to do what we have been doing, because we've gone and signed Kevin Danso, who I think, by the looks of things, is a decent fit. Yeah, someone just said that JHN Esteve looks like the perfect Van de Ven backup. Random YouTube comments.
Maybe for the summer though. Maybe he's one of them. It's one of them where it's like maybe we've reached out. I mean, people must have got that information from somewhere. Maybe it's just the fact that we've sort of reached out, inquired about it, and maybe we're keeping tabs on him for the summer. Because I mean, we all know we need a left-footed centre back.
Yeah,
and obviously we'll get into Marc Guehi. Talk about Danso. I mean, before we carry on, like honestly, Disassi, replacing Disassi and rotating when Van de Ven gets injured is literally like Usain Bolt pulls up with a hamstring injury and the Jamaican Sprint Racing Federation bell Gemma Collins, see what she's doing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is the logic behind that? Like the slowest setup back in the league. Let's give him a ring.
I know.
Anyway, Karen, what are you saying?
Marc Guehi. Marc Guehi. I think this was classic Tottenham, wasn't it? Like classic Tottenham on deadline day. Look, we obviously are trying to be active, and I don't doubt that there is genuine interest from Spurs. It's been reported for a while that Spurs want Marc Guehi, or Spurs have been interested in him. A few things it stinks of. It stinks of Romero definitely leaving in the summer. 100%. Yeah. It also stinks of Spurs kind of trying to make it look like we're doing something. Like that's kind of what it is.
Tried gimmick.
What on earth? What on earth were they thinking in terms of like? In what world did Spurs think they were going to sign Marc Guehi today? Like in what world? Like someone said, let us know what you think in the chat, by the way, guys, about Marc Guehi, because someone said there. Also, guys, make sure to like the stream and subscribe to Darren and Doing. That'd be massively appreciated.
Legends.
Someone said Deckled Tick there says I don't really get it. Did Levy actually think we'd get him? PG said thought the Guehi interest was before we signed Danso. The first bid was made before we signed Danso, but there was murmurings coming out today that Spurs were continuing to push, but whether that was just kind of being peddled out by the club to sort of say we are doing something, that we are being active, like I don't know, but apparently the first bid was made before on Friday night. Someone's saying in the chat there. It's I really like Marc Guehi, and if we were to lose Christian Romero, I think Marc Guehi would have to be like top of that list or near the top of it in terms of reinvesting the money into like a quality Premier League proven centre back. I don't really think that he's as good on the ball as Romero, but I think in terms of being a defender, being a leader as well in that back line, I think someone being available, like he has had injury problems. Don't get me wrong, but like I think he's just a bit more of a steady Eddie, isn't he? I think you know what you're going to get with Marc Guehi, and I don't think you could ask for that money to arguably be spent better, if we were to sell Romero. But it's just, someone said we tried FC. Seems Guehi is a bit of a Peter Gordon says seems Guehi is a bit of a leak to appease the fans. Like, oh, we tried. Yeah, I agree. I think that's definitely
we've said as well, like on the pod before. It's like Marc Guehi to Spurs is the type of deal that we lose Romero. And we spend all summer chasing Marc Guehi. We sign Marc Guehi, and then it's like, well, look, we signed Marc Guehi. Like, look what we did. And we were like, well, no, we've just replaced Romero, who was like a massive part of the core and the spine of the team. And now, and we haven't kicked on and signed like a world-class attacker of quality number 6. But yeah, I've always felt like Marc Guehi would always end up at Spurs. I mean, obviously, it could get to the summer and Newcastle outbid us or give him higher wages, which is like likely, but he always has had that Spurs element to him. I don't know. I feel like he's always. He is so good. Like the Euros prove that he is.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
He's got the potential to be
England's
a
best player.
world-class centre back. Yeah, he was. He was. So, and again, he's got that pace, got a recovery pace. He's working a high line. The only thing is quality on the ball. Like he's a very competent ball playing centre back, but Romero is just like that different class when it comes to ball playing. That actually is very hard to replace.
Yeah.
And
sorry,
I feel yeah.
I
feel like Guehi and Van der Ven's ball playing ability is probably similar. I'd say.
Yeah,
good,
I agree.
Competent, not like world class.
Yeah, I've just put a poll in the chat because we had this discussion in the Fighting Cock group chat earlier. I said I'll just put a poll out. If you had 70 million pounds, which is what the thing is, I think 70 mil in the summer would get Guehi. I do think it would. I just think under these kind of circumstances, there is no way they're going to sell their captain on deadline day, and this is what frustrates me, especially when I think Riyad, the other centre back, has just done his ACL. They just lost Chalobah back to Chelsea. They already told Chelsea no in this window. So I put a poll in the chat. If you had 70 mil to go to Crystal Palace, would you rather sell Romero and buy Marc Guehi, or would you rather keep Romero and buy Adam Wharton?
Oh mate, you got to keep Romero and buy Adam Wharton.
I think that's the
100%.
It's quite close at the moment. To be fair, 63% are saying keep Romero, buy Wharton. This is purely hypothetical, by the way. This isn't like if by some miracle there are any Palace fans watching this. Robert Palmer, thank you very much for the super chat. Who says UEFA rules say you can only register 3 new players for knockout stage. Okay, UEFA. Oh, this is an interesting question. UEFA rules say you can only register 3 new players for the knockout stage. Who from Kinski, Spence, Danso, Tel, unknown centre back signing do you add, and who comes out? Is that right?
Mate, this is why it was so weird that we were chasing this Sassy, because he would have like replaced like Spence, wouldn't he, or someone like that.
Yeah.
Or he would have only been able to play in one competition. It was just like, was there any point? I mean, one of the things I was most excited about was Tel in the Europa League, because
he's got
he just adds that little bit of if anyone's going to sort of have that bit of maverick in him, but that bit of individual quality that can get us over the line in games. And I'm saying this as if I've watched the full game of him, but just like of what people are saying about him, it would be him, no? Like he's just got that sort of that directness. Every clip you've seen of him, every time you have seen him in a match, he's just direct. He just adds something we don't have in the squad. And in Europa League, in games that hang on like a knife edge, that just need that bit of spark. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, Tel's going to thrive, and I mean, Tel has to be Europa League 100%. That's why we signed him. We need those numbers. We need that quality. Kinski has to be as well, because I actually think when Vicario comes back, unless Vicario Kinski stays and go in the Premier League, and Vicario becomes a Europa League goalkeeper as he starts to like try and get back to full fitness. I don't know, but Spence has to be in Europa League. We've really struggled with the fact that Spence hasn't been available in Europa League. He has to be, and Danso of course has to be as well.
Someone just said Mathys Tel has just said Spence, Danso, Tel, Kinski can play in the Premier League. Has to be Danso, Spence, Tel, but if we take certain players out, surely we can add some more. I'm Travis. You're in the chat. You know these things. You always help us out with these. What Travis said, if we're selling Romero, I would still rather buy Wharton. Fair enough. How would you follow that up? What centre back would you, I suppose if you were signing Wharton, Spurs wouldn't spend 70 mil on Wharton and another centre back, but who knows? The 3-player thing is correct. I think it's got to be Tel, Danso, and Spence. It literally has to be. I think Kinski.
Yeah.
I think if Vicario will be back by the time we play our first knockout game. So I think it's. I think, and also you got Brandon Austin. Worst comes to worst, I think it'd be interesting to see what he does with Kinski though. Like if that is the case, and he doesn't use Kinski in the Europa League, and then he goes for. We might see Kinski not playing other games for the rest of the season unless we get through in the FA Cup.
Yeah,
and then we kind of see them.
Do you reckon he will? Do you reckon he'll drop Kinski straight away?
Potentially. I'm just going to go onto Twitter, see if there's anything else actually happening. Let us know, by the way, guys, if there is anything actually happening.
This Sassy, here we go. Disasi's
really?
gone. Like that's pretty much official. Also Fabrizio Romano is like weirdly just over like egg in the pudding a little bit when it comes to just keeps talking about people rejecting Spurs. I mean,
Yeah, what is he doing?
saying Disasi said no
All
to
day
Spurs all day
long.
long. I feel like he knows he's just farming for interactions as well. It's
Yeah.
all day long. What the fuck is he on
I know. Yeah, cheers, Fabrizio. Someone said, "Isn't Kinski
How many times we fucking asked him?
I know. Someone said, "Is Kinski cup tied?" Kinski's not cup tied in. No, you can. He's not. He wouldn't be cup tied. You can register Kinski. You can because it's a separate phase of the competition. It wouldn't. I don't think it would matter. Also, that is it me or that? Look at that neckline on the shirt of this Photoshop. By the way, who's done that kit swap? You can tell that was a lastminute.com. How high is that
100%.
collar? Please
Yeah.
do keep us updated in the chat. By
That
the way,
looks like something I'd do.
no, mate, your thumbnails are clear. Someone said, Travis said, yeah, that's right. Also,
that's like next.
Sorry, go on. What was you going to say?
No, I was gonna say like I've seen the videos of that thumbnail guy that doing the kit swaps, mate. It's so technical, it's ridiculous.
I know,
it's crazy.
Someone said,
but that is shit.
Someone said you can register. We can register him for the next phase. Kinski, he can be registered, so that's fine. Same as Tel, obviously he'd be. Well, we wouldn't be playing the same competition, but it's still played European. I don't know if that's the same, if that works that way. Travis said, that's a good point, actually, in terms of options for right centre-backs that are worth a gamble. Zabani, Dean Huijsen, Van Hecker, and that's just in the Premier League. I would quite like the signing to be a Prem centre-back, if I'm being honest, if we're replacing someone with the calibre of Romero. So Zabani would be great, actually. I think Huijsen would be great as well, but I just think... Well, I'll take either of them. Zabani or Huijsen.
Zabani and Guehi are two players we've always been linked with as well. Like I've seen so many Ali Gold articles when we talk about centre backs, bring those up as people that we constantly sort of look at, scout at. So I wouldn't be shocked. I feel like the most likelihood is Zabani and Guehi. More likely Guehi though because of his contract and the fact that Bournemouth could be in a European competition at the end of the season. Palace are a little bit more. It still would be a step up. Joining Spurs from Palace, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bournemouth are going to be in a tricky situation as well with selling players. They're not going to sell all their best assets. No. There's so many players that could be on the move. Semenyo, Kirkes, Zabani, Huijsen.
Yeah.
They got so many good players. Maybe even Clive.
Yeah, they're gonna find it hard to keep that squad fully together. But at the same time, like you said, they're not going to want it decimated. So it's like I guess it just kind of comes down in terms of who is like the most likely to leave. We've got 261 people in the chat right now, which is sick. Crazy. So please make sure we are, in terms of subs on Daring and Doing, we are currently on 913. So we are getting closer to the 1,000 marks. So guys, if you haven't already, please do click the link in the description and click. Actually, I think it's just you'll be able to see on the title of the videos. There's the little. I've lost the live chat. You'll be able to see the little. You should be able to just click through straight to Daring and Doing, and then subscribe there. So please do that. We are getting close to 1,000 subs.
Legends. That's exciting, mate. That's insane. Mate,
it's class. Absolutely.
It's been a year at the beginning of March. So if we can get there before, I mean, if we can get there tonight, oh my god! But if we can get there like before that year anniversary, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That's gonna be a new episode out tomorrow.
It's been an incredible year. Yeah, a new episode breaking down just like the Brentford game. We'll have a bit of a clearer understanding by the conclusion of the deadline. Oh, I've got a question though for the chat. How would you rate the transfer window so far? If it was to shut right now,
give us a rating.
Because 4 days ago, I was considering just getting to another sport and just like hiding. And just, I mean, I was doing on Daring and Doing as well. I was doing like transfer like lives and that. I didn't have any motivation, And then obviously I knew we were doing a pod at some point, so I didn't do the Danso stuff because that happened really, really quick.
Yeah.
But the Tel stuff, it was just like, oh my god! Like I was going to do the Tel stuff. Brian Brobbery was probably the strongest link we had like for about a week. It was getting fucking shit, and it's so weird.
We went from Brian Brobbery to Mathys Tel.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We are
it's
back.
So weird. What were they doing this whole month? And I mean, we know Spurs, like we know we love waiting to the last minute just to get the price tags down, to get as many. I mean, Daniel Levy would be like knocking one out, thinking of a dry loan for Mathys Tel. Do you know what I mean? That instead of 50, 60 mil that he could have been paid. Again, apparently we're pushing for that permanent move.
It would have taken the money off the Kane deal, wouldn't it, as well? It would have meant that we were kind of leveraging, obviously, the money they owed us for Kane.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So he was kind of prepared to spend the money.
Yeah, but it's literally like, it's like me trying to do one of my uni projects. It's like the whole month I'll be like, oh, fuck that off. I'm not doing anything. I'll play FIFA. And then the last 24 hours just lock in. I feel like Levy, Lange, McKenzie, or who else?
Scott Munn.
Scott Munn, whoever's in, like whoever's doing Donna Cullen, whoever. I feel like they've just like locked in, just started bidding like crazy. I mean, there's a few names that are sort of like mentioned. Well, actually, there's only one name we haven't mentioned so far. Itakura.
Yeah.
Fabrizio Romano saying, and this is interesting because Itakura, he's CAA-based agency, sent about that. Apparently, I mean, I remember last January, Plettenberg was saying for last summer that we had an interest in him for 12 million euros. But no one really followed that up. I think his physicality might not be equipped for the Premier League, but ball playing centre back, quick,
can play midfield
like
as well.
Recovery pace.
Can't he?
Yeah, he's just one of those players that if you're going to have like a steady Eddie fourth choice, I wouldn't complain too much about him. But again, I mean, it's interesting because Vuskovic is coming in the summer. It's going to be interesting to see like who takes that fourth place spot. But I mean, again, fourth place, especially if we're not in Europe or anything like that, it's not the end of the world if we have Itakura and Danso as the centre back. I actually think that's quite decent, competent backup. But it's weird when you're bidding for Guehi and that quality of Marc Guehi. That's why I think Romero probably is leaving in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know he probably will, but it's like, why, if you're being linked with Itakura, Disasi on these loans, all of a sudden you bid 70 mil for Guehi. It's like, that must be some sort of contingency plan that you might be accelerating for January, like we did with Kinski. We knew we were probably going to sign Kinski in the summer. We try to accelerate that, paid a little bit extra for him to come to January because we need him now. I feel like that might be what we were trying to do with Guehi. But like Disasi, Itakura, Disasi's a massive no. And obviously he's gone to Aston Villa, so we can forget that even happened. And if I'm Lange and Levy, I'm praying that we forget quick that they were looking at him.
Yeah.
But I mean, Itakura wouldn't be the end of the world. Obviously, Esteve or whatever his name is.
I reckon he's one for the summer, potentially. If they come up,
a younger player. Yeah. Itakura is obviously a more experienced centre back. He literally would just be fourth choice, sort of coming in for numbers.
Yeah.
Again, though, he's not. He works for the system. That's the thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you what worried me. Did you see those Van der Ven quotes about Liverpool this morning?
No.
Has anybody else seen that? And also, one question I want to ask. I don't know if to do a poll quickly, but what is the biggest? Say for example, if we end up with Tel, Danso, Kinski, and maybe another centre back, what is the biggest issue that we've not fixed? Do you think?
Left back.
It's a left back, isn't it? It's unless we do bring in a centre back in the next 2.5 hours, it's a centre back like a Hanko. No, I'm not saying like these players specifically, but like a profile in terms of like left back, like a left-sided centre back that can play left back as well. Like Postecoglou as well, like players like that. He was apparently someone that we did look at. Like what? It's got to be left back, isn't it? Some people were saying DM for number 6.
Yeah, potentially.
I do think that's more of a summer thing.
I think is it a summer top thing? Quality.
Is it a summer thing?
Is it a summer thing?
I think it's an underbelly summer thing.
I think it is a summer thing. I think because the thing is, I even expect us to go out and sign a world class like we would, but I still think. I mean, let's say the perfect world. We win Europa League. Tell boys saying, yeah, let's. I'm gonna commit my life to Tottenham. Yeah, fingers crossed. Tel being that versatile, can play up front, play on the left predominantly, but could play on the right. But I would say if we can get a world class, I keep saying world class if we're going to fucking do that. But again, Matthew Sabala, a true 6, an established 6 who predominantly plays as a 6 instead of like a hybrid 8-6 like Basuma Bentancur, where their fragilities and their vulnerabilities are kind of exposed when they are playing as the deepest midfielder. And I think that 6 and a quality game-changing winger, Semenyo, on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of looking at our team. Obviously, if Romero goes, we'd have to replace him. But I'm kind of looking at our team thinking, like, what, like, that's a really, really competitive team, especially if, obviously, we're likely not to be in Europe next season. Hopefully, we are obviously win the Europa League. That's our only real chance, unless we win the FA Cup and get in Europa League.
And I still think, I also still think Ange's going to be the manager next season. I really do believe that.
Do you think?
I don't think he's going to get sacked this season. I think they'll give him, unless we like just fall off a cliff massively, even when the players come back. Like I think regardless of what happens this season, I think they might keep him. So I think that, and we've shown that like if we can keep the squad fit, and when it clicks, it does click. And if we're not playing in Europe, actually, in terms of this longer rebuild, it might be a bit. And with this squad, with these young players going into the next season with no European football, isn't the worst thing. I mean, obviously, I hope that doesn't happen because I hope we win Europa League and then we get Champions League and then we can kind of kick on from there. But I would worry, I think, about Champions League, obviously. But then again, I'm not going to turn down the chance of winning Europa League because I don't want to play in European football next year. That's not what I'm saying. But Gray, someone said Gray, maybe they're still planning for him to be the long-term 6 from next season, potentially. But maybe.
I mean, I'd love to see that happen when now Danso's coming to the fold. Maybe Van der Ven comes back.
What do you think he's going to do?
Maybe Gray does step up into that number 6.
What do you think he's going to do on Thursday? Obviously, probably.
I think Van der Ven's going to
start tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Danso kind of has to say, but I think Danso will come in, obviously, because he's our only real like centre back that's fit. But the thing about what Ange Postecoglou was saying. Like before the Brentford game, he was saying how Danso was a brilliant signing. Signings are going to give us energy. They're going to give us sort of life. He said something along those lines, and it's so true. Like Danso comes in, Tel comes in against Liverpool. All of a sudden, I'm feeling confident going into Anfield, which I was the opposite. I was so pessimistic going to Anfield, thinking it's 1 goal deficit. It's a 1 goal deficit. Like all of a sudden, I'm thinking. That energy that those signings will bring us because they fit the system. Because also, if everything does work out with Tel, he could be a sort of one of our most important players for years to come.
Yeah,
this is his debut. Like I just think it will galvanise us, and that we need this momentum. If we can knock out Liverpool and get into the League Cup final, I genuinely think that could be the catalyst for our season. I know we've had such a shit period, and I know injuries will probably keep happening. Obviously, we're going to get into Draghi's in tomorrow's pod, getting injured, and that's just like a freak injury. Things are going to happen, but I feel like we've gone through the real storm so far.
Yeah,
and I feel like it can kind of only get better. And if we reach to the end of the season and we've had a bit of a up and down period right now, and there's this sort of meeting and that's when they sort of evaluate Ange's future and what happens. That's fair enough, but this is what we wanted going into the window. We wanted reinforcements. We wanted players to come in and sort of and give like a bit more of a jump start for Postecoglou and to actually support him because he was hanging out to dry. But the thing is, it hasn't been a perfect window because it actually has been such a mess and such a shit. And it's been and don't forget we've played like 6 games of this month and results haven't really got better apart from
we lost every league game in January.
Yeah, but it's the cup competitions that kept us going. I guess we're still strong in the running for them, but that's the thing, we needed backup as soon as possible. We're 2 hours away from the deadline, scrambling trying to get in another centre back because Dragusin's now. It is just all of a shit show. And a lot of it's fallen on our lap as well with the Danso stuff, Tel. But
to be honest, with Danso, I'll be honest, I don't think it was as much of a smokescreen that was as it was kind of made out to be. Like that it doesn't get done that quickly if it's not a smokescreen, a hijack. I don't think it gets done that quickly if it was a hijack.
Yeah.
I think, but then it's frustrating because it's like when you actually look at the data and look at him play, like he's not perfect on the ball and he's not Romero, he's not a line breaker, but you can see why Tottenham bought him. Like it makes sense. Yeah. Like, so why was that not done earlier in the window? I'm going to put a poll in the chat quickly. Is Tottenham's business done? Do we think that's it? Do we think we're going to get another centre back? I think there might be. I don't know. It's a.
Apparently, who is that other centre back? Who is that other?
No.
I mean, is it Esteve or whatever his name is? Who is that? Because the whole time it's been Disasi, Guehi, and one more option. It hasn't been said. So I mean, if a deal gets agreed before 11, we have a few hours to actually complete it. Isn't that the rule? Normally,
you can
sort of go over the deadline if
it?
it's agreed.
Yeah, the deal sheet. As long as the deal
to print
agreed.
those. To print off all the documents, sign
to get the documents.
contracts.
Yeah, someone said.
Someone
said apparently they've. I don't know how reliable it is, but JR John said I've heard talk of Itakura, but I've not seen anything about that.
That makes sense, doesn't it? CAA base. He's always sort of been touted about for a move, and it's like again that fourth centre back is not actually. I actually think if we go into even, and the thing is, this is the whole thing as well. It's like again, we need to be backing Ange 100%. He can't be left out dry, but also we need to do. We know how we do the bare minimum every single summer, and we need to do deals now that help us in the summer because we got so much work to do for the summer. The more we do now, the less we'll have to do in the summer, so we can sort of do the bare minimum and it be enough in the summer. So Itakura, Danso, those and obviously Vuskovic is coming in. They'll be the three centre backs in the summer. Worst comes worst, Romero goes, Guehi maybe comes in. You've then still got for next season a hub of centre backs that is a competent sort of bunch of centre backs that can get you through a season, I think. And you've got your starters there still, and then you've got your backups, and you've got Vuskovic sort of who's able to sort of bleed through.
Well, this is the thing. I was thinking about this just now. Like, did anybody see this as well? Apparently, the reason that Tel didn't go to United is because they didn't pay the £5 million loan fee. That's good job they've upped them. Good job yeah, good job they've upped the ticket prices, isn't it? Good job they made those ticket prices more expensive at Old Trafford.
That Mark Goldbridge meltdown was so good.
Oh, it's generational, wasn't it? Generational.
Because he was like, oh, he's rejecting Spurs like trophies or rejecting Spurs. He was like proper giving it to Spurs. And the fact that we've done Man United over and the whole narrative was he prefers Man United to us, etc. Fact that maybe even did, but the fact that he's ended up at Spurs, it's like you can sense the frustration from all the United fans giving us shit the last couple of days.
What did you? Let me just quickly get this up. Obviously, on Tel. Interestingly, I've just seen a tweet saying apparently Arsenal have basically admitted that their transfer window is done. That's crazy. They didn't sign an attacker.
That's fucking. That's so poor. That is so poor.
Let's get this one up instead. Ange Postecoglou was the driving force in Tel's decision to join Spurs, and Tottenham are pushing for an option to buy to be included in the loan, according to Paul O'Keefe. Did you see his tweet? Did you see Paul O'Keefe's reply and said what changed? And he just went Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah. I was getting a bit worried as well that the Ange Paul would had sort of gone away because obviously where we are in the league, also his position questionable. Like, would he be the manager going forward? If I'm a new signing and Ange on the phone, it's like, will that Ange Paul be as sort of encouraging or convincing?
Well, I think that shows you that Ange is not going anywhere, doesn't it? I think.
No, I don't know. It's and again, and I know we've had to be so. The whole situation becomes so hostile. We have forced this sort of Levy's hand in a way, I feel. And it shouldn't stop here just because we signed Tel on like this movement's got so much momentum. It cannot stop. But like we've forced him into a position where if we sacked Ange without backing him, it would get so hostile. It would get ridiculous. And
it would turn on the board even more. Yeah, you had to back him.
So he has to be there until the end of the season. He has to see this season out with the players at his disposal. If we've signed Danso, Tel, he can't be sacked in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
If I'm Danso, if I'm Tel, and I'll be thinking, why have I joined this club?
Yeah,
it's a shit show. Ryan Mason's in the dugout.
Travis said the phone call between Tel and Ange got leaked. He said Tel said hello. Ange replied, mate, and Tel said, see you in the morning, boss. That was all it took.
Hello, mate.
This is interesting. Hi, Paul O'Keefe, long-time listener, first-time caller. Love all the updates, especially the ones from Tesco. Did you see Paul O'Keefe's tweet the other day where it was like, what's going on? He was like, I don't know, mate. I'm in Tesco. And he was like, what are you getting? He was like, a headache. Just wondering if there's any more info on Spurs potentially going for Dibbling. Is that still a possibility? And Paul O'Keefe said that's gone quiet. I wonder if Tel made them park it. Tel come and made them.
Well, hang on, they were apparently. Who was it? Was it Dan Patrick or Matt Law who was saying that they wanted like more than 55 mil for Dibbling.
Tottenham,
and I'm thinking
Tottenham apparently balked at the price, didn't they? Because it was like, no, we're not paying that in January, which I understand, to be fair.
Yeah, I get that. You can get frustrated, but I actually think. I mean, I wouldn't pay more than 50 mil for Dibbling.
They're going down.
He's one of those,
Spurs will sign him in the summer, I'm pretty sure.
Talents. Yeah, that would be huge. But he's one of those talents you don't want to miss on.
Absolutely,
you don't want to miss. But he hasn't been consistent long enough. He's obviously injured right now, but there's so many talents that explode onto the scene. Everyone's talking about them and slowly sort of just fade away, or they get a big move and they don't kick on. But 55 mil is too much of a gamble on an 18-year-old, even if he is this good, because you have no idea what the next 2 years are going to be. And I know we've missed out on deals with probably that same sort of thought process on the likes of Grealish. I mean, Eze, Olise, all these players that just have become so much probably better than we ever thought they could as well. But I just think wait until the summer, wait till they drop, keep talking to him, keep talking to his agents, and maybe get a 40 mil, 35 mil. That would be perfect. But more than 55 mil, I wouldn't go near him for that. Like right now, I wouldn't, especially when we need funds elsewhere. And we sort of just need to buy our time with that. I just think, especially with Tel coming in. Yeah, like I said. The thing about Tel as well is that the fact that he hasn't been playing much yet, he's still come off the bench enough. He'll be match fit. He'll be sharp.
He started,
but he will have that.
Didn't he?
Yeah, but he'll have that energy. He'll bring that energy that we obviously don't have. We've seen how leggy we are in the front foot. What's that? What's that face? What? What's that face?
Tottenham will have a buy option in the Mathys Tel deal. Oh my God!
Where?
Thank you, Patrick. Tottenham will have a buy option in the Mathys Tel loan move from Bayern Munich. Spurs have also agreed a deal with Liverpool for a defender. Are you
what?
Are you pulling my trousers?
What? What is going on here?
What's going on here,
mate? Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this?
Thank you, Patrick. Tottenham have agreed a buy option in Mathys Tel's loan move from Bayern Munich. Thank you, Patrick reports. Tottenham will be able to sign a player permanently at the end of the season. Whoa!
Oh my God! Oh, fucking go!
Well,
my God!
I don't know what this Liverpool thing is.
Yeah, what's this guy? What, Joe Gomez or Quansah? I don't want that little sex. Sorry, actually, that's
there's the monetization gone.
Yeah. Sorry.
Get the super chats rolling in. Get the super chats rolling.
Get him in. Yeah.
Mate, this is big.
I don't want to say anything because it's all conjecture. But I mean,
so what's happened?
There's been some questionable leaks.
Thing. Yeah. It's this Liverpool. I don't know what is going on here.
Let's just say if we sign Joel Quansah,
Spurs have also agreed.
Bonnie Blue might as well get that season ticket.
Tottenham to sign. Oh, Tottenham have agreed. Okay, let's share this tab instead. You ready for this? Tottenham have agreed to a deal to sign young Liverpool centre half Luca Fernell-Gill. The 18-year-old is set to bolster numbers in the club's academy. The pair are not being considered. We've also signed. Oh, it was like a bit like that Daniel Batty. You know the kid who signed from Man City. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Last week.
His name?
Daniel Batty.
What's going on? Daniel Batty. They got a player called a Pussy. Are they taking a piss?
Batty and Pussy centre-back partnership would be generational. Matthew Sapola said, "You're all laughing at me. I'm not laughing now."
Oh,
West Ham are beating Chelsea as well, by the way.
Are they?
I'm gonna say I actually called this on FC Bottle Job. Also, go and subscribe to FC Bottle Job. Also, one thing is go and subscribe to Darren and Doing. It's right there. Look there. Do it now. There. 927.
Mate, if you love the fact that Tel has just basically committed his life to Tottenham,
I'm going to keep refreshing until the numbers.
What did Ange say?
I'm going to keep refreshing.
What did Ange say? Yeah, come on. What did Ange say to him? That's what I want to know. What the fuck?
What has happened here?
He's committed his life, basically. So I need to get a pillow and put it straight on my lap. I'm way too excited.
Is it a summer thing? Is it a buy in the summer thing?
Is it buy option in the summer thing?
Zeus just texted me and said that is it a summer thing? Crack me up.
Oh my god.
Gary Hunter with the
I'm so
199. We
happy.
are so back. Thank you, Gary. The mate hits different.
Legend.
What? Sure. What is going on here?
I feel like I'm dreaming.
I feel like I'm dreaming. What has Ange done? Tottenham have got a buy option in the Tel deal confirmed. Oh my god! What a day!
Oh
What a day!
Oh, what a day! Oh my god! I've just been staring at this. I'm getting emotional, mate.
You look emotional, mate. The mate hits different. At least we're improving the
I'm with
academy.
you, I'm with
Someone said about the Batty thing and also the Liverpool centre back that I've just forgotten the name of.
Wait, what's it? What is it?
He said, "At least we're improving the academy. This is the stuff City do, which is why they're producing so much top quality players."
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that is true.
Darren and Doing hits 1,000 during this live, and will owe us all free. And will okay. Apparently, if Darren and Doing hits 1,000 subscribers in this live, you owe everybody free Dominoes.
Fuck.
Yeah, you. I'm bankrupt.
That's a lot of pressure.
I've got nothing left.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Oh, I'm giddy. 315 people in the chat.
I'm so giddy, mate.
Mate,
I can't. Sorry, I keep swearing. I know it's on your channel.
Mate, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think the monetization went a long time ago, I think. The bad thing is for you, I was going to give you some of that money for doing this live with me, but you fucked it now. So I'm going to start swearing.
I don't even care, mate. I don't even care. I've been paid in dopamine.
Yeah, facts. Go and subscribe to FC Bottle Job as well. Mine and Seb's new podcast. We had a new episode out today. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers on there, and we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers on Daring and Doing. So please, please, please let me get what I want. 933.
Why? What even? Mate, that's decent. What even? And Postecoglou. What even happened, mate? Like, what happened on that phone call? That I wish I could be a fly on the wall and just see what he said. Go on. What do you reckon he actually? What did he say? What did he?
Do you want to impersonate the phone call? Don't do an offensive French. Okay, I'll be. You be Ange, and I'll be. You be Ange.
Oh, I'm Ange.
I'll be Mathys Tel.
Okay. Ready. Wait. Hang on. Let me just get something up.
Come on, lads.
Okay, I'm phoning.
Have we ever been more back? Really? Hippo Bed said Ange offered him a blowy.
Fuck. I was meant to do like a ringing, but my phone's on silent. Anyway.
This is carnage.
Wait, okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Answer the phone.
Now.
Hello, mate.
Who's this? Sorry.
You know who I am.
Sorry, this is Mathys Tel's agent. Would you like to speak to Matthias?
Put him on, mate.
Okay. Oi, Matthias. Matty Tel.
Matty.
Come here.
Tel boy.
Hello?
Sorry. Connection's a bit shit, mate. Are you there?
Yeah, I could. Is that Ange Postecoglou?
You know it is, mate.
Yeah,
fucking join. We can win it all, mate. Not this season.
Maybe not next season.
Next couple of years, mate.
How much am I going to play?
When Archie Gray, it's puberty.
Yeah, how much am I going to play though?
Every game, mate. Our players are fucked.
Yeah. I've seen, but you keep losing. You keep losing, Ange. I know you beat Brentford at the weekend.
No. Exactly, we're back.
Am I going to start against Liverpool on Thursday?
Yeah, mate. Our players are fucked.
Okay, because I just need the assurance of game time. That's the thing. That's the big reason I want to leave. Like I'm not sure that I want to join permanently. I think like I'm open to a loan, but you know I don't really want an option. Like I've been speaking to my agent. I just think it's the best thing for me just to go on a dry loan.
Nah, mate. Buy option. Give your life.
We are such idiots. So
I reckon that's how it went.
yeah. Okay, all right, I'll sign. No worries. Bye,
in a bit, mate.
Okay, see you later.
See
you
this training ground.
See you later.
Live me out.
Oh, if that doesn't deserve this is Darren doing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Travis said, I'm just glad Will said, do you want a wet loan?
Wet loan.
Where is that?
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
No, he said I'm glad you didn't.
Oh, do you want a wet loan?
Someone said,
it is a wet loan though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is now a wet loan. It ain't a dry loan, mate. For Fabrizio Romano, he's got a few things wrong.
He has. Is he fraud?
He's jumped the gun a little bit.
Is Fabrizio Romano on fraud watch? Do you know
I think he is, mate.
Do you know what is astounding? A little bit. Also, do you know what is astounding? My internet's not gone down once.
I know, mate. I feel like you just jinxed it. I wanted to say it. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. It survived the podcast earlier as well, to be fair. Are we back?
Is it a Darren and Doing thing?
Is it Darren and Doing thing? Is it a Ben Bowman main channel Darren and Doing podcast special live thing? Tottenham have agreed
to on here every time.
I think so. Fuck it. Tottenham have agreed a deal to sign young Liverpool centre-half Luca Fernell-Gill. If anybody knows anything about this guy, get in the comments. I'll be honest with you right now.
Is his name that, or is it Luca Fernell-Hill?
Hill. Yeah, good point. We've been burnt here before.
Yeah.
Someone said he's on Lang watch right now. Someone said
Lang. Someone needs to check his hard drive, mate.
Check his hard drive.
So much talent.
Yeah. Oh, JR, we got a $5 super chat from JR John from for the mate.
He won't sign anyone over.
Thank you, mate. That's going in the transfer kitty for the summer. The £5 super chat. Asensio has joined Villa.
Unreal.
I'm not that bothered about that. What do you make of? Yeah,
they're just buying everyone's like.
What do you make of Rashford to Villa?
Arsenal's best, mate. I'm happy we weren't involved, and again, as if we had a horse in the race. Pretty sure he rejected us, but I feel like I don't want a player. Man United have been saying this for so long. It's like player FC, and when players are bigger than the club or feel they are, I don't want someone coming into the dressing room. And Andrew's always talking about personality. We were trying to build a winning mentality. So why would you sign Man United scraps? Yeah. When you're trying to build like a winning mentality, when that's been their biggest issue, the fact that Man United want to let him go, and the fact that Amarin has been dropping. Don't get me wrong. For the next 6 months, he'll probably be like back to his best at Aston Villa, but that's just the player he is. Like when things are going well, he's a player you want. When it's going rough, he's the least player you want in your team. So I don't really care about that. What about you?
I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Someone, Billy Price said, "Please just clip the phone call segment." That was amazing. Have you guys? Has everybody in here seen mine and Seb's reaction to the Tel news earlier? Because that could rival that. I'm going to start a poll now. Would you? I mean, it's kind of irrelevant because he's obviously gone. But would you have taken Rashford? I'm just going to put a quick poll and see what other people think.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm with you, mate. Straight no.
Dylan said no. This will be a video on the channel, right, Ben? What the Ange phone call segment on its own. That's going, mate. That's going up now. I'll be honest, I probably won't. There's going to be a Mathys Tel video tomorrow. There's probably not going to be that Liverpool centre-back video. I'm not going to lie to you.
I want a tactical breakdown, mate.
Yeah, what's going on, mate? You've got to make the thumbnail. So,
mate, how will I even find a fucking photo of him online?
Perfect sided. 30%, 79% of people said no. 80% of people said no to Rashford.
Yeah, I want to build a team. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And Tel is that player that he will come into his own. He'll explode. He'll come into his own. I cannot believe that we've actually, like us doing that phone call thing. I haven't fathomed that we could actually be signing him on a buy option. That's ridiculous. Yeah. So that means that. Will he still have a say in it, though? Will he still have a say in whether he wants that buy option to be executed? Because option is different to obligation. Or is that it's agreed? Sorry, if we want him, then we'll sign him.
Yeah, good point. I don't know. That's a good point.
Because then we're kind of in the same situation as we would be anyways. But I don't want to... No, Like it's happening.
Yeah,
He'll fall in love. He'll fall in love, mate. Players love us.
He'll fall
That's
in
why
love.
Romero wants to leave in the summer.
I know he will. Mathys Tel is gonna
thrill.
This tweet, locked and loaded from Gus. What are we saying about this?
Go on, what's it saying?
Look at the screen. Have you seen it? Have you got the screen? No, wait. There's more.
Oh.
That is obscene. We've got some serious talent, haven't we?
I'll put my hand out right now. I forgot we even had Odebear. He's gonna be a new signing, mate. When he comes back, he actually, unless he's like lost all his pace like Ryan Sessegnon did.
Yeah,
Ryan Sessegnon came back running like he'd fucking shit himself. Like his run changed. I'm not joking.
His gait,
he didn't have any pace. His gait, yeah. Like he was too. He didn't trust his body. His body was about to like pop every time he extended his legs. I'm really hoping the same don't happen with like Odebear, because like the 3 games he played, you could just see he was coming into himself.
Yeah.
That's saying
he was what? Sorry,
he was coming into his own. And Broby says Ryan Sessegnon run like him. Fabrizio Romano just said Tottenham have asked. What was I saying before I do that?
I don't know.
It don't matter.
What's Fabrizio Romano?
Tottenham have asked Bayern to include buy option clause for Mathys Tel. Medical done in London, loan deal in place, and discussion is still ongoing as final decision will be made soon. Spurs are pushing to get a buy option clause, as Dan Kilpatrick reported. Do you know what? I think Fabrizio Romano is trying to make it seem he's sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
He's teeing up. We have now got a buy option.
He's dragging this out.
He's covering his tracks.
100%. Ali Gold has confirmed the buy option, apparently.
Oh my god. Has he? Ali.
There we go. There is going to be the option. There is going to be an option to buy the young Bayern attacker. I've got it on screen.
1 minute ago. Fucking come on, mate.
Lad, you're not getting some exclusive. This has been a great stream.
Oh, mate.
What's going to happen with Richarlison this summer? Good question. Said Connor.
He'll probably go, won't he?
Random YouTube commenter said, aren't Tel and Odebear friends? Hope they forge an inseparable bond. So do I, mate.
Oh, mate. Mate, imagine Tel and Odebear in the same team. I mean, obviously it's going to be hard because they're similar sort of positions, but
this is the thing.
It's so exciting, isn't it? This hub of talent we've got is so... I know people have been annoyed at Lange, and rightly so, because of like the established players coming in. I guess I know like Tel is both established. He's different. He's established and he's a wonder kid. But I mean, this like hub of talent, we are gonna be such a force in the next 5 years. It's just the now, and that's the frustrating thing. Is like we need Solanke. What the fuck am I? We need Postecoglou to have like bows to his strings to his bow now. He needs ammunition for now, and he hasn't had that. But then Tel coming in, it's that reinforcement. Are we seeing the resurgence? Are we? Is this where we'll look back in this Ange Postecoglou era and think this is where it changed?
This could be. Is this the turning point for the Ange era? I'm gonna stop this poll, by the way. 83% of people said no to Rashford, which I think is fair.
Good.
Will this be a video on the channel? This will live on the channel after, like, it will still be there. So if you missed the start, you can go back and watch it. Over 335 people. Also, subscribe to me, by the way, guys, please. That'd be nice. I'm nearly at 10,000 subscribers. I'm not going to get there in the stream, but should we have a Darren doing sub count update?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
I'm going to get one of those websites up. YouTube.
Probably unsubscribed.
Also, we had a comment about the RSS feed. I think we need to get on that, because I think someone was like,
"Yeah,
I think we need to get on that."
I think we need to get on that.
Real-time YouTuber live subscribe account from Social Blade. Let's get on that.
Let's see.
Mate, bigger and better things coming for the pod. We're obviously going to be evolving and stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Select channel.
I can't believe there's a buy option included.
What
if Tel really don't want to come to us and just starts playing shit so we don't buy him on a permanent?
That's a great point. We're on 941 subs.
That's gone up.
That's gone up.
Decent. That is decent.
Proby said we're live until.
Don't forget, there's a pod coming tomorrow as well.
There is a pod coming tomorrow. So Proby said we're live until the deadline. Let's go. Probably won't be, if I'm being honest.
I don't know about that. Probably. I'll be honest.
We've got another 2 hours.
I was supposed to pick my girlfriend up an hour ago. The Tel news broke, so I was thought, yeah, exactly. She'll understand. I'll make it up. I'll make it up to her.
Apparently, Jared Bowen scored a really good goal in the for West Ham. So actually, I just had a tweet up from Kish from Lily White Lab. Saying Bowen or who do you think is a better player, Bowen or Mbeumo?
Mbeumo.
You reckon? I think Bowen.
Mate, to be fair, I've been an advocate for Mbeumo, saying we need to sign him. We need to sign him for the summer.
Didn't do anything yesterday, though, did he? Will didn't do anything yesterday because mate, do you know why? Do you know why I didn't do anything yesterday? Do you know why I didn't do anything yesterday?
Fucking Jed Spence, mate.
Because Jed Spence was the reason how Postecoglou's Tottenham stopped Brentford. All right, that's
Jed
why he didn't
read every move, mate.
Look at that little. Oh yeah, I love him.
Jed dead. I fucking love Jed Spence so much. I think is though, he literally single-handedly in 90 minutes completely reversed my thought process on why we need to buy Mbeumo. Now I'm Team Semenyo, mate. I've joined. And I'm just begging to stay on the team, boss.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mbeumo, he will be an incredible player, but it's just like I know what you mean now about we've got that profile. Like Tel isn't that 1v1 specialist. We'll still need to sign that player on the other side. It's just he's just so. I've sort of lost my thought process. I'm actually just so happy. Right. I haven't felt this much dopamine. What? This has been the weirdest transfer.
It really has, isn't it?
I think we've ever experienced. Because
you know what? I'm going to put it down.
And a week ago, it felt like.
I'm going to put it down to Ben Bowman positive jinx as well for this video.
Yeah.
He's just Tottenham's worst ever transfer window.
Oh yeah.
That rate
4 days
ago.
That
rate in the Tottenham transfer window video in a couple of days' time is going to hit different.
Yeah. Perfect window, 10 out of 10. It's not, obviously.
It's not.
But it's, let me just be clear. It's not. But it's just, it's been such a weird, like, because 4 days ago it really, really not parallel because we'd signed Kinski, but there was a lot of similarities between this window and the window we had where we didn't sign anyone. We were linked with Jack Grealish that whole time and just nothing happened. But it was different because that was when we needed to kick on, and this is when we needed to literally save us. We needed that window. So like we needed this window to kick on, and this was make or break for Postecoglou. It genuinely was, I think. And now we're in a situation where we've signed a defender that suits our system. Again, that fell onto our. That's like the That's like Daniel Levy in a tree. It's Little Britain where he's like, "How'd you get up there?" I fell.
Yeah, I fell.
that was Daniel Levy, like signing Danso, I think, because we're linked with Disassi. Obviously Tomori. Yeah, Tomori is a bit unconvincing. I know he could be really good in the high line, but Danso, and I don't want to took me on horn, yeah. Before I actually had a tiny little YouTube account that only like my mum subscribed to, yeah. But
is it still active? Is it still active?
No, it was there and doing. Like I deleted the videos.
Oh,
but I looked at January, centre backs that suit like the Postecoglou system.
Kevin Danso.
Danso came up.
I think Lily White Lab did as well, didn't they?
Diamande.
Yeah.
Diamande. I said Diamande. Can't remember who else I said. I don't know. I can't remember.
Sure Lily White Lab did a thread about it, didn't they? They said, where was it? Everyone's gassed. Everyone is gassed about the Tel news.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. But because he had really good performance in the Champions League. I remember the Danso. I can't remember. Was it against Arsenal?
He actually played well against Arsenal. He got at the Emirates. I think he got sat down by Jesus. But I think in the home game where Lons actually beat Arsenal, I think.
Was it last season?
Last season, because they played him this year as well. They played.
That's when I sort of like came across him, and then I started watching his compilations and stuff. He just looked like a very competent centre back. I didn't realise he had like an English accent. I was well surprised when I
Kevin
listened to
Danso.
that interview.
He grew. Well,
Yeah,
he came through at Milton Keynes, didn't he? Milton Keynes Dons.
yeah, and then Reading, and then Southampton.
He's homegrown.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, how are we not? How we? I know you said that you reckon we were, but are we not getting him like? Actually, they were saying that we went in. They were asking for 30 mil, and we've waited till the last minute to sort of get him for a cheap price. If that's happening, that's fair enough. But I cannot. But also, the thing about this deal, this Tel deal as well, it's just rubbing it into every fan base that were twerking for him, every fan base that were giving us shit because he rejected us. Yeah. Again, like I said at the beginning, it was public humiliation to the highest order. After getting dicked every single weekend, it just didn't. There was literally no dopamine. And then we've beaten Brentford again. We're going to do a pod tomorrow about that.
Yeah,
and then Danso, Brentford win. Tel buy option loan out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. Another centre back, which again, I mean, it's not going to happen in 2 hours, is it?
Probably not.
Could it?
Could it?
Probably not.
So he's not. So he's not homegrown in Europe, which is obviously frustrating. But I did see Euro Experts thread about Dan. So he basically said he's a good fit. He just worries about his one-on-one defending was pretty much it, which obviously isn't great. But I think he's from the video that I made, from what I've seen of him. He's not the line-breaking passer that Romero is, but he will stride out from the back in kind of the same way that Van der Ven will to break the press, and he's really brave when he's on the ball. Did you know something was funny? That Don Robbie, Arsenal Fan TV, he was saying that he's friends with Kevin Danso's cousin or something like that. Earlier, I saw it on the DR thing. I think he was saying he's really good friends with his cousin because I think they're Ghanaian. I think his family might be Ghanaian.
Oh, okay.
And he knows him, or something. And he was saying he's a good player. Is it his brother, Marco? Someone said his brother.
That's nuts.
Where do we stand homegrown players? I don't know. And I'm not the transfer dopamine can't make me think about homegrown players right now, Billy. I'm not going to lie to you, mate.
Yeah, all logic goes out the window. I've had loads of things that I've kind of wanted to say in the last hour, and it's just completely left my mind just because I'm just so I feel like I'm in a trance. It's ridiculous. Today couldn't have got. I mean, it could get a lot better with
it. Can.
I said about it. It can. Yeah. I mean, but I really was not feeling good about today. I was expecting a Leon Bailey loan and Disassi.
Yeah.
And I actually think signing Disassi is worse than not. I mean, everyone's in the same boat with that. Everyone thought that was shit.
How would you have felt about Leon Bailey?
I wouldn't have minded it, but then it would be well, it's not a game changer. Where Mathys Tel can genuinely be a game changer for us in the fact that he's ready now. He's better than most of our players now. And the thing is, we're all saying signing players that are out of favour, that are so highly rated at big clubs, at these giants like Bayern Munich, Juventus. This is what we were saying. We need to get that next Kulusevski. You're seeing it's Kulusevski. He's been quality since he signed for us. He's taken that leap this season. What is he? 23, 24? This will happen for Tel. But it's you're not just transferring a player over to your club. You're transferring that mentality to your club. And we've got so many losers in our team, mentality-wise. When you're signing players that have that mentality and that ambition, that will transfer in the way in our fearlessness and our ambition, and hopefully we're all on the same page then. Because Tel wants to win big things. He wants to achieve big things in his career, 100%. That's why he's been battling whether to stay at Bayern Munich, try and fight for a place, because it's a club he loves, massive club. Kulusevski, I mean, he's come from Juventus. Again, his mentality, we've never seen anything like this, his mentality-wise. Romero, obviously, I mean, hopefully he stays, but he obviously was at Juventus. He's won the World Cup. He does have a winning mentality. We are Bentancur. These are the types of players, if they're out of favour at a big club, yet they've still got ridiculous potential and they're good for now. These are the players that are going to massively benefit us. So signing Leon Bailey on loan was it's just a body, isn't it? I guess he does technically fit the system. It would have been fine, but it's not exciting in the fact that this is ridiculous because we're kicking on. And again, this transfer sort of fell in our laps. How's this come about? But And also, what actually the whole thing, this whole transfer, like the emotions, it's been like romantic.
Someone said, I think Travis said it in the chat earlier. Where was it? This feels like when we were about to sign Dybala, Grealish, and Coutinho all at once.
Yeah, no, literally. But he, well, the best thing about this whole thing is that he got Levy, like a little cuck, to fly over to Munich, sit down face to face, told him to do one, and then phoned Postecoglou and was like, "Yeah, I'll sign for you. Don't worry." I was joking. He's like, not only has he signed for us, he's Jin Levy out.
Yeah. What,
This
Mathys Tel?
negotiation proved
What
it.
Tel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kane and Dyer probably said, "Please, just you can sign for Spurs. Yeah, please humiliate Levy face like in the media in the public, please."
How much do you
Because he
think?
made our lives living it.
Do you genuinely think Kane was like involved in this in any way? Just to be like,
Yeah,
maybe
100%.
you should go.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to do another phone call? I'll be Kane.
All right.
I'm joking. Yeah, good club. Great club. That's why I left.
We can't disrespect our legend like that. Someone said Bailey is a low IQ player. Someone said there was a quote about Bentancur. Did we see that from Alistair Gold? Am I making this up? They were saying.
Oh yeah, that he's like the leader in the dressing room now.
Yeah, I don't.
For the pod tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you think?
To be fair, I didn't know if he was going to stay. Like, is he going to stay like for a long period of time? I mean, that just like sort of. So I think it's more concrete now that he's going to be the one to stay over Basuma if one of them's got to make way. And I think for the trajectory of the club, one of them has to. And I think Basuma maybe at the end of this in the summer. And again, last summer it was if we get a good offer for Basuma, we'll consider it. And Bentancur wasn't up for sale.
Yeah,
obviously this season's been stop and start for him. But as a whole, he is very. I'd say he's you know what you're going to get from him. But Bentancur, he'll have a bad game every 10 games. I'd say. But he's pretty consistent on a whole. So I think that I'm happy with that. And to sort of, as Bissouma's reached his peak, I think, because he's not going to get any better as he's 28, 29. Selling Bissouma, moving on once he's got a bit of like a sell value and is a selling asset, and getting a more of a ready-made player for years to come, like a Rissy or whatever his name is, or I don't know. There's loads of sixes out there. Or this thing is six problems. If six is a problem on the market because it's a very specific six, isn't it?
Let's have some six shouts. Yeah, let's have some six shouts in number 6 shouts in the chat from people.
Yeah.
Someone said, "I wish we got Paulinho." Someone said Evan Ferguson would have been a good loan. I would have preferred Mathys Tel, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Yeah, me too. I think. I know what you mean though, is that sort of out and out striker. But the thing is with Tel, it's like we needed that versatility as well.
Yeah,
like, he can play off the right. Like if say Son's had a good couple of decent couple of games. Say Tel plays off the right, Kulusevski, Solanke when he comes back, or Richie. I mean, we'll talk about Liverpool, but I mean, I'm guessing that's the sort of front four you go for. Yeah. I would.
Do you think Tel starts on Thursday?
He has to start.
I think so.
It will galvanise.
If he scores at Anfield,
the fucking dopamine when he's not. I'll have to get my cock out, right?
I'm really sorry. Just what has Ange said? What has Ange said?
Shall I get her a verdict on it?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. You're right, Julia. You're hang on. You're live on loudspeaker on Daring and Doing. Yeah. There's how many people? 300 and
there's 307 people watching right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you streaming it on?
On YouTube, yeah. What's your verdict on Mathys Tel buy option clause?
What's the YouTube name? Is it?
It's on Ben Bowman's channel.
Ben Bone.
Bowman.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
All I gotta say is,
nah, he's fucking shut up. He's a West Ham fan, that guy. And before we get suspicious, yeah, that's her brother-in-law. All right, she's not at a West Ham fan's house.
Yeah,
this ain't.
Is she sure that's not her boyfriend? Who else's live reaction can we get on the The dopamine is high. Should we get Seb's live reaction? Shall I ring
Call
him?
Seb. Yeah, let's call Seb. Yeah.
I did say I did ask him if he wants to come on, but I think he's watching the football. Come on.
Oh, what? Nah, mate.
Right, let's ring him now. Can you hear that?
Yeah, mate, I can hear good.
Hello, mate.
Well, he's in the chat, mate.
Oh, he's in the chat. Is he?
Huh?
You are
Elliot Newell.
You are live on the Ben Bowman YouTube channel. Please do not swear.
Oh yeah, hello the Ben Bowman YouTube channel.
Thoughts on Mathys Tel signing with an option to buy?
You want me to give my reaction without swearing?
You can swear, it's fine. I think me and Will have already killed the monetization on the stream anyway.
Oh, mate, I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing. When I saw that news, despite how ill I am, I leapt out of my seat.
Did you was your reaction similar to our reaction on the podcast earlier, or was it more ecstatic?
Oh no, I was more ecstatic than that. If I had like CCTV in my house, I'd be releasing that clip tomorrow morning, mate. What was your reaction? I'm going to go back and watch the stream after.
We were still live on the stream. We were live on the stream when it come up, and it was someone put it in the chat, and I didn't believe it at first, and I went to Twitter and I saw the tweet, and I was just like, it was.
Mate, I didn't believe it as well because you know what? I saw it. It was from Dan KP, and then I saw Alistair Gold confirm it. I was like, oh my god!
Because I saw a tweet from Dan Kilpatrick, then say that we're signing a Liverpool centre back, and we thought we were signing Joe Gomez, but it was some kid.
I thought we were signing Van Dijk, mate.
Could you imagine some deadline day?
My girlfriend's a family member as well.
Lange working in silence.
Yeah, the Lange working in silence gimmick is real. If we sign Van Dijk.
Yeah, facts, mate. I mean, one phone call with Ange and anything's possible, mate. Lamine Yamal, Mbappe, Van Dijk.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
I've got to go, mate, because I'm disturbing my girlfriend's Love Island viewing.
No, go for it, mate. All the best.
All right, all the best, mate. In a bit.
See you later. What a guy. What a guy.
What a
Some
legend,
people still want to talk about 6 options in the chat after that. I don't care about Johnny Cardozo anymore, mate.
Oh, Johnny Cardoso, mate. I've done a U-turn on him as well.
I do love playing away. What, Johnny Cardozo? No, we'll just find an 18-year-old from somewhere. And someone said, I think if this might be a good point. I think our 6 priorities might not be too urgent if Gray can move there with Danso coming in and the injured boys coming back. Obviously, Dragson's injury might mean that we're lacking there. Gray next season at 6, I think.
It could be. It could be a long term. I mean, maybe we'd have seen him more as 6 if everything went to plan this season. Like if no one got injured, maybe he would be sort of getting that game time adapting and sort of getting ready for maybe next season kicking on. But I just think it's not a hole that we can wait for, sort of thing.
Yeah.
We need to like get that. We need that Van Dijk, Alisson, and I'm saying this from 16th place, but we need those signings that just take.
Mate, no. Whoa. We're 14th now.
Are we?
Yeah, we won at the weekend.
Wait, what the fuck? We've only won 1 game. Have we like 5 places in the league?
Also, have you seen what's on the screen right now, by the way?
Liverpool youngster punches Man United player by escapes red card. Is that the sign we played? Is that the player we signed?
Yeah, some boy.
Mate, he's Romero's replacement.
Yeah.
Has he pulled anyone's hair?
I actually might tweet that.
I actually can't believe it. I'm so happy we've been live as well. Can I just say we got an hour and a half before deadline. We ain't signing a defender, are we?
No. That
dream left. That dream left us, mate.
Yeah, I think we're done in the market. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I think so. And so if unless there's like a proper, unless there's a bomber in the next I'd say we got about 20 minutes. I'll probably hop off in the next 5-10 because Julia's like spam calling me. I need to pick her up at some point.
Yeah, that's right.
But if we do, I mean, that will be incredible. But if this is it now, because we asked the question before we made this, with this buy option included, what is your rating now? As everything is, on the transfer window. Also, let's do a sub check as well.
Yeah, let's do a sub. Should we do a sub check? Darren and doing sub check.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you haven't subscribed, yeah, you're levy in. Let's do that.
Yeah,
deal.
facts. Yeah, if you're Levy out, subscribe to Darren and do it.
Yeah.
If you're truly Levy out, if you love Arsenal, you haven't subscribed.
Oh, we're so close. I mean, we are, but
947. Come on,
someone
lads.
unsubscribed. I've got 948.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Come on,
Do not start unsubscribing.
Sam Grant's in the chat, by the way.
Oh, legend, Sam, mate. Sam, what are your thoughts on Mathys Tel?
What's your thoughts on the Mighty Super Hoops as well, Sam? Is he a QPR fan? Have I made that up?
Nah, he worked for QPR. He's a Norwich fan.
Oh, he's a Norwich fan. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
Norwich fan. How are Norwich getting along? I don't know.
know.
No, Hippo Bed, don't unsub.
Yeah,
Why, you levy in? Hippo Sub just come out as levy in.
No.
Exposed himself.
959, come on.
My guy, dude.
Wait, we're on
thanks, Elliot,
we're on
mate.
959. 959 subs.
959. Oh my days,
Sam
mate.
Grant-
We're making a late push.
Mate, the scary Canaries are making a push for the playoffs.
Oi, mate. I'm not even joking. I'd love Norwich to be back in the league because
we could batter them.
We're due a 9-0 win, mate.
Yeah, 6 points. Wee.
No, joking. The last game I saw of Spurs Norwich, we lost, and it was Mourinho. It was when Dyer went into the crowd. We lost on pens. Jedson Fernandes, mate. That was fucking atrocious.
I've got one more. I've got one more dopamine rush tweet to show you.
Who's going to be the 969th subscriber?
Wee. Look at this tweet from Simon Yemain.
Bergval. Yeah, he made his debut.
He did. He actually nearly scored, didn't he?
Yeah, I saw that. Decent. He suits the QPR kit, doesn't he?
He does,
that
actually.
kit's nice.
Here we go. Yeah. Alistair Gold. Spurs set to tie up a loan move with Mathys Tel with an option to buy the talented teenage Bayern attacker. A long chat with Ange Postecoglou this morning had a kid. When was the last time we signed a player like Bayern Munich?
I know. Normally they're doing us over.
Are we back?
Oh, mate. We are back. I don't want to go too soon, but I feel like we might win the league next year.
I don't get nervous.
I'm starting to get a little bit shaky. Julia, stop calling me. She knows I'm live.
Is anybody else at half mast right now?
I probably will go in a sec.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. That's all right.
What's that?
We'll finish.
Is anyone else at half mast? Right, what does that mean?
Like boner.
Oh. No comment, but yes.
And just so Sam Grant even said, "Go on the Spurs." That's a new one. I'm glad we signed Danso. It breaks the trend of signing twinks. Fair enough.
I miss you, Sam, mate. I haven't seen you in ages.
Cantwell keepy up is we got violated that night.
Oh, mate, Cantwell. Yeah, but what happened to Cantwell? This is why I'm a little bit skeptical of Tyler Diblin.
Yeah, great point.
Todd Cantwell was Tyler Diblin pre-lockdown. And now he's just like disappeared off the face of the earth. I mean, where does he even play?
Look at this tweet from Expressions, man.
What was it?
Oh, God. That's funny.
I haven't seen Top Boy, to be fair.
Neither have I. I really don't know the context of that. It's just funny, isn't it? Oh, it's funny.
Mate, I'm just yeah. Don't care, mate. Don't care. I'm just so happy.
That's all I care about.
Tel. I'm just so. Do you know what? As well, I signed Mathys Tel on my career mode a month ago.
Was he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good on FIFA. Yeah, he's just everything you want.
Nice.
Quick, good finishing. Oh, I'm just
find out more tomorrow on the Ben Bowman channel.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that because I've seen compilations of him again. I haven't seen too much about him, but it's just like you obviously know how talented this kid is.
Yeah.
And how it is just the perfect signing we needed to make this Jan to kick on. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to your videos. Sort of look at a breakdown, what you can add to us. It'd be good. And also, don't forget, podcast coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. That'll be more about the Brentford game, Liverpool game. But again, we'll be reveling. I mean, the announcement video is going to come out. It'll be unreal.
What do you reckon?
Even if there's no more action, the next hour it's going to be incredible.
It's going to be like we've got something to tell you, isn't it? Do you think something like that? Like the
yeah. We'll have to think about that. Yeah, go on. Someone name our next pod.
Yeah. Has anybody watched that?
Tell.
Have you watched Alan Partridge?
No, I haven't. I need to watch it. Sam Grant. Sam, he loves Alan Partridge.
Sam Grant, you'll know about that. Tell you what. It's £9,500. It's a €60 million buy option. Tell me a lie.
Out
the Partridge Norwich legend.
Doesn't look like a second senior centre back is going to arrive at Spurs, does it now? Tom Barkley. Levy out, mate. Fucking dickhead.
He has to go, blood.
He has to go. Lange out. Are you annoyed?
No, yeah, it would have been nice.
Huge news that Tottenham looked to have negotiated buy option in the Mathys Tel deal. Fabrizio Romano would have broken his story, I think, if he didn't fucking jump the gun about an hour ago.
Yeah,
I bet he's there going, "Oh fuck!" Like one of the biggest deals in the whole window, and he got it wrong.
He got it wrong. He got it wrong.
There is going to be an option to buy for Tel. That is ridiculous. What a turnaround, mate.
Someone said Tel is the centre back.
He actually, I'll give you a fun fact on Mathys Tel, yeah? Mathys Tel, however you say his first name.
Yeah.
He came through the academy as a centre back.
Did he?
Yep.
Did he really?
Academy, or wherever he was, maybe in France. He was a centre back. But he didn't know I had that knowledge.
Yeah.
So maybe he's that versatile. He could play in that high line.
100%, he could do.
Danso is the striker. We haven't really talked about Danso, to be honest.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Danso on the pod.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it tomorrow.
Right.
Let's have a little before I leave. Let's have a little sub count.
Should we do a sub count? One final sub count. I think we're on 9.
Oh, mate, it's jumping up. That's fucking sick.
964. I think.
So close.
Where are we? Darren.
Everyone, thank you so much.
Yeah, legends.
That's incredible.
You don't know what this means.
That is incredible.
Why is it not
means the world. Means the world.
Can you see it? I think you've got to put it back on there.
I can show it on screen.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
964. We've still got how many people in the chat still now? 292. We only need
fair play, mate.
36 more subscribers to get to 1,000 subs on Daring and Doing.
So are you telling me 291 people, everyone here, you've subscribed?
Yeah. You want to?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that for a second. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Daring and Doing, and subscribe to FC Bottle Job. All of the links are in the description. That's all you have to do. Daring and Doing, all you got to do.
And whilst you're at it, go on Twitter and follow me because I haven't got any followers.
Yeah, follow Will. Go and follow Will. All you got to do if you're watching the stream, you don't even have to look. I've made it easy for you. You don't even have to go and click this description. You just got to click here. See what it says Daring and Doing? Just click it.
Exactly.
I've made it there for you. It's easy peasy. You know.
Yeah. And if you don't, you levy in. You love levy.
Facts. But there's a good way to end it. Serious talent. It's rough right now, but the future is bright. The future.
Jaden Hardy, Hippo Bed legend. Jaden Hardy, subbed legend. Elliot Webb legend. Dan Lynch, 970 now legend.
Someone said
unreal.
Peter Gordon said, "Yeah, I just nipped over to AFTV. I think we should call
977.
Come on, then. Will, what's your Twitter?
That's fucking jumped massively.
What's your Twitter, Will? People are asking, what's your Twitter?
Will_Hester with like two R's at the end.
Go and follow Will. I've put it on the screen.
Cheers.
I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. Thoughts on Disassi? He's not coming.
Thoughts on Disassi, Elliot?
He's not coming. I'm going to pin the message to Will's Twitter. I know. Have we lost connection?
What's a lot? Did I go?
Oh no. Are we lit?
Oh, what's my last tweet? I said.
What's your last tweet?
Yeah. Not that one. Not that
Mathys Tel after FaceTime and
one.
Hatch.
That one. Yeah. Tell me what I gotta do.
You've got some funny. This one made me laugh. This always makes me laugh.
I don't know why.
This
don't know why.
sorry.
Why
Also,
that didn't happen, mate.
this picture killed me. Like I saw Kish tweeted it. Where was it? This picture absolutely killed me. Where was it? Where are we?
Of his agent.
That photo made me laugh so much.
That's what 20 minutes of negotiating with Levy does to someone, mate.
Yeah.
He looks defeated. And he's got a broken leg. I'm joking. Heal up. Rest up.
Yeah, rest up, my guy. Eduardo Hagen. We'll finish with this. That's a killer.
Yeah.
That's a killer in response to the Mathys Tel signing for Spurs. And he tweeted this. Mathys Tel and his agent on the way. Where was this other tweet? Where was it? There was another one. There was another one. It was about going about how good Tel was. And it was like, how... I think, he deleted it.
Oh, yeah, he'd be perfect for us. Oh, bottled it, mate.
Boo.
What a bottler. I'm choosing to believe this, yeah? Prem inside. I'll read it. Finish off on this, mate. Because maybe there's a bit of hope. Maybe there's a little bit of hope. Right now, they've got a little bit of hope to qualify, lads. Killed at minute 1. Last, we got what? An hour and a half. Prem inside. Tottenham are still in talks with multiple clubs for a defender. Understand the names are Itakura, Estave, Isaac Hien. Isaac Hien would be a really good signing from Atalanta, but I don't know about that because they're in the Serie A title race, aren't they?
Also, I feel like this
also a few unknown names.
Does lie. Maxi Bestame's not coming.
I'm choosing to believe it.
Yeah.
I'm choosing gaslight myself. We're going to sign a centre back in the next hour and a half.
Yeah, come on. We will be there. We might.
Itakura makes a lot of sense, to be fair.
Also, by the way, we are now before you go, we need to do one more subscriber push because we are now on 984. Someone just said Danny Ings.
What signing he'd be? I've just got 4 more followers.
Come on.
Let's go.
Apparently something's happened in the Chelsea game. I don't know what's happened. Apparently there was a dodgy.
AFTV, brilliant. They've just logged off because obviously they didn't sign a player, have they? And that's their whole thing. Have Arsenal just replicated what we did, where they should have pushed on, they didn't, and then
another failed transfer window streamed 52 seconds ago. They were on for. They gave up before the deadline.
Drink it in, mate.
The deal is done. Come on,
yeah, you still got an hour and a half left, mate.
Come on, lads.
Why giving up?
Yeah, why are you giving up now? Why are you giving up now, lads? What's going on?
We ain't giving up on this centre back. We've signed Danso.
Yeah, unfortunately, Arsenal are just going to have to hold that. They are just going to have to hold that.
Inject it, mate. Inject it. Oh, thank you, everyone. 988. Oh my God! If we
come on,
we can't end the script. We can't end the stream.
12 more. What's my subs got up to as well in this stream? What are we
12 more?
What are we cooking up on my channel?
If we can get 1,000 on Darren Doon, I'll get a Darren Doon tattoo, mate. Probably, I'll remember that.
Did you say that?
Yeah,
that's big.
You can't bottle this now, probably, mate.
No,
everyone. To get this Darren Doon tattoo, that would be insane.
Can I tell you? I was going to say this for the pod, but I thought it was funny. I spoke about it on FC Bottle Job earlier. I had one of the greatest dopamine rushes of my life yesterday when Pat Mathys Tel scored that second goal because my Pepe's order arrived at exactly the same time. The guy on the bike.
Wait,
what?
Sorry. I'll put my. I weren't listening.
Brilliant. Let's end the stream now. No, I said No. I said I had the biggest dopamine rush ever when Pat Mathys Tel scored that second goal because my Pepe's delivery arrived at exactly the same time as the goal.
Pepe's?
Yeah.
No way. Well, as it went in, the doorbell went.
Literally, no. As Pat Mathys Tel scored the goal, I looked out the window and the moped driver was coming down the hill to my house. I was waving at him through the window. Going, come on!
Did you answer the door with your top off?
Yeah, I was just wheeling it around my head.
Yeah, just like
993, mate.
993.
996. Oh my God.
Peter Gordon said, boys, we want to be able to get Will to quit uni in his job so he can stream full time.
Facts.
I'll do it. If I could, I'd do it, mate.
To be fair, guys, this would mean that not
mate.
This would mean who's this? Sonny Snelling's here.
Was
Who's
that
it?
Sonny Snelling?
Wait, I don't know. Who's Sonny who?
All right, it just says Sonny says hello.
Who's Sonny?
Guys, I didn't think anyone beat the fighting cock for me, and then football between the lines came along.
Look at this, lad. Look. We're on the screen. Look. We've got a live sub count.
Oh my god!
Come on, lads. Get it over the line. It's not over the line.
Mate.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What dickhead? Who's doing that? Don't do that.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. Yes, come on. Oh, my God. Mate, this is like betting.
Oh, it's 999.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Come on.
No. Oh,
yes.
Yes. End the stream. End the stream, Robin.
Get it off. Get this back on. Come on.
Yes.
That's
Come
quality.
on.
Thank
Mate,
you, lad.
I've never had this much dopamine. I don't think.
That is
I don't know
quality.
if I can handle this, mate. I don't even know if I'll be able to stand up.
No, you just know Spurs are going to get the biggest. We're going to get beat 5-0 by Liverpool on Thursday, and we're going to get like everybody gets injured.
Why the fuck did I fucking take that? Touch wood,
mate. Will can quit his job now. This means the podcast on YouTube at least is monetized.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, everyone, thank you so much.
Yeah,
that is insane.
Legends, guys. Thank you.
Sam, mate, thank you. Putting a shift in for the
promo
as well.
Yeah, well done, Sam.
Not even a Spurs fan, Sam. That's just a good friend.
That's what he does. This is what he flipping does.
Yeah, this is what he flipping does.
Thank you, Billy.
All right, everyone.
Legends.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy. That 1,000, that is insane.
For one last time, let's get it up.
Yeah.
It looks as if we won't sign another centre back according to Paul O'Keefe. We are still trying though.
Okay, we're still trying. Keep a bit of hope.
Wait, what was I just said? What? No further senior signings expected. Spurs tried to sign up 8 centre backs in the window. Apparently, according to Paul, we looked at 8 centre backs. We tried to sign 8 centre backs.
Why is Johan Lange low key moving like Lily Phillips, mate, in the market?
Paul O'Keefe said, "I believe Crystal Palace would have sold Marc Guehi depending on the numbers." I think, revisit that in the summer. I think
our views are going down. Paul O'Keefe's on last word of Spurs.
Oh god, let's get off. Guys, go and watch. Go and watch.
Yeah, go watch Paul O'Keefe.
We know that's where you want to be. It's fine. Right. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone.
Got them coded. You bottled subs too.
Who said that? Oh, Mark. Have we gone down?
Is that Marc Guehi? No, we ain't.
What? No, we're 1,008, mate.
Oh my god, it's such a good look. Like, it looks so good. 1,000 subs. That's fucking insane. Less than a year. Oh, mate, 1,009. That's decent.
Come on.
That is decent.
Tell them that. Make sure you actually watch the podcast.
Oh, don't do it. It's not funny anymore.
Right. Let's come back up to 1,000.
Mathys Tel on 1,000 subs. Julia is in trouble tonight.
This has been fucking funny. This has been quality. Right, lads. Thank you
Sam, legend, mate.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks, everyone.
That was nearly a 2-hour stream.
As soon as I leave, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna hit the Sui, mate.
Yeah. Someone just said, "Can we have a celebratory Europa theme song for 1K?"
Yeah.
Whoa,
ready? Should we end it?
Yeah, got it. 3.
Ready? 3,
2, 1.
I think we win it as well. I think we're gonna win it.
I think we're
wait, sorry.
We're gonna be the Champions League.
Nothing can end this like good.
Wait, Julia's in the chat.
I was going to say nothing can ruin this good mood. Julia, I'm leaving now. Julia, hey. I'm leaving.
Are you unaware of what's just happened?
Julia, this means more than picking you up, Julia.
Yeah, true.
I'm joking. Julia, I love you.
He's on his way now. Right.
Yeah,
nice one, guys. Thank you so much.
Everyone, hang on. We're finishing on the whoa.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Whoa.